You're watching Game Show Network. The original treasure hunt was hosted by comedian Jan Murray and seen on ABC and NBC from 1956 to 1959. Producer Chuck Barris bought the rights from Jan Murray and started producing the new treasure hunt for syndication in September 1973. The new host was Jeff Edwards. Jeff appeared as the character Jeff Powers on Petticoat Junction in 1968 and was also part of the Bobby Darin Show in 1973. As host of Treasure Hunt, he had to memorize over 30 skits to correspond to all the surprise boxers on stage. Well, he apparently had a good memory. The producer said he never missed a line. Here's a trivia question for you. Do you recall the name of the bonded security agent who revealed the $25,000 check at the end of each episode? Well, I know it's on the tip of your tongue, but because I'm a great guy, I'm going to make you watch the show to find out. So get ready for fun, big prizes, and a few clunks as we watch Treasure Hunt.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bonded security agent has just placed a certified check for $25,000 in one of these 30 surprise packages. Tonight, someone may win any one of our fabulous prizes or that grand prize of $25,000 on the new Treasure Hunt. From Hollywood, it's the new Treasure Hunt. And here's the host and star of our show, Jeff Edwards.
Thank you. What a nice group. Very nice. Thank you very much. Welcome to the new Treasure Hunt, the television program with more prizes and more cash than any other show in the world. Tonight, the combined total of cash awards and merchandise is over $200,000. We pre-selected 10 members of our audience to go on Game 1. We're about to narrow that 10 down to 3, and one of those 3 is going to go on a treasure hunt. Okay, well, the 10 people for Game 1, please hold up your boxes. Hold them right up. Now, if you have a number, 3 of those boxes contain cards with numbers 1, 2, and 3. If you have a number, we want you to stand up. Ready? Open your boxes. Good luck. If you have a number, stand right up. Here's 1. Oh, there's 2 right behind it. There's 3. Come on down here. Here we are over here just a little bit, and you come right down here. All righty. Now, as you know, there's a surprise in one of these mini treasure boxes, and one of you who gets that surprise is going to try to find television's richest treasure. So, who has number 1? You have number 1. Which box do you want? I'll bring it right to you.
Okay, then right down.
One right in front of you is yours. Who has number 2? You do. Which one do you want?
That one.
She says that one. That one she gets right in there, and that means you get that one. That's right, because you had number 3. There's the 3 boxes, and we'll discover who goes in that treasure hunt for $25,000 right after this message.
Charles Nelson Riley talks about game shows.
I love going to do game shows. You don't have to be too smart, a little clever.
The Eskimo said, if I don't have blank at least once a month, I go crazy.
Man, looky.
Charles.
Well, actually, that's not the name for it in Eskimo. It's Canuck.
I've had a wonderful time, and these people became my friends for life.
What a show! Get in on the fun. Watch Game Show Network. Why does everyone love the new Game Show Network?
The emotions, they're just so contagious.
I always love just watching people spaz out. It's exciting. It's fun.
I sit in front of the TV, I scream out the answers.
That's right, you're wrong.
I'm addicted to game shows.
Needlepoint is marvelous there.
Everybody wants to win. I love to win.
Right.
Game shows is where it's at.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network.
Let the game begin.
2 o'clock. Okay. Your employees who serve in the National Guard and Reserve may seem different. They may work a little harder, be more confident, more willing to make the extra effort to get the job done right. So when your employees need time off to serve, remember, it's not just good for our country, it's good for your business.
Glad you could all make it.
Welcome back to the new treasure hunt. Okay, now, whoever gets the surprise is going to go on a treasure hunt for $25,000. I'm going to open the little hooks here, and we're getting ready to open the boxes. Ready? Okay, you ready? You ready? Open your boxes. Here we go. Here it is. You're going to the treasure hunt for $25,000. You two ladies, please take your treasure boxes back to your seats. You're going to exchange them later for some nice gifts. Thank you for being with us on the new treasure hunt. Come on over here.
Oh, God.
What's your name?
Delia Cunha.
Your first name?
Delia.
Delia. How you doing? Now,
I'm scared now.
well, I know you have some family here because your daughter's just screaming her head off up there. In just a few moments, Delia, you're going to walk up there, you're going to choose a package, and that package could represent anything from a jackpot in prizes to a real clunk, Delia. Or it could be our grand prize of $25,000 in cash.
Okay.
Now, okay, sure, that's okay. Before you make your choice, we're going to show you some of the surprises hidden among those 30 packages. For example, Delia, you could win this.
How about spending your next vacation in this beautiful and sleek 17-foot Tri-V hull ski boat, pulled by a sturdy Vanson trailer from Warner Boat Sales? And with it comes this powerful 70-horsepower Triumph motor by Evinrude. This sensational ski boat, motor, and trailer, plus 2 special treasure hunt added surprises, bring the total value of this package to $7,832.51.
Okay, dear. Now, not only that, do you like that boat?
Yes, I do.
Then you're going to like this because one of those packages contains this.
It's a fabulous Clipper MK26 sailboat, including working sails, dinette, sink, icebox, and pop top allowing full standing headroom. All standard equipment from Clipper Marine Corporation. And to pull your boat, here's a custom designed trailer. To this package, we're also adding $1,500 worth of merchandise of your choice from Spiegel, which brings the total value of this nautical showcase to $8,510.84.
You go up there, pick the right package, bring it down here, and make the right choice, and you'll win this.
It's a spectacular Aztec cruiser by IMP with a 188-horsepower Mercruiser engine pulled by a sturdy Vanson trailer from the showrooms of Warner Boat Sales in Sunland, California. Plus, $500 worth of merchandise of your choice from the famous Spiegel Catalog Company featuring over 50,000 quality items, providing value, selection, and savings. Spiegel, Chicago 60609. Total retail value of this fabulous sports package, $10,327.70.
Oh, dear you. Now, each package represents a different prize. You know 3 of those packages have boats. There's big cash prizes up there. There's cars up there. There's furs up there. There's trips up there. There's some real clunks up there, dear. You watch out for those. And don't forget, the big treasure hunt daddy of them all, someplace up there is a check for $25,000. Dear you? Go get it. Good luck to you. Well, she's picked the one she wants. Jane brings it down. Hi, Jane. Number 9. Why number 9, do you?
Well, my 2 children were born on the 9th. My birthday's on the 19th. And my husband's... I forgot.
Okay, Julia. As you know, each package comes with a cash award envelope, and this money is yours to keep unless you decide to give it back for the contents of this package. We're going to find out exactly how much money Julia's won right after time out for these good words.
Brace yourself for the action movie that's nothing less than brilliant. The Professional is an absolute knockout. Explosive and thrilling.
I'm dying to meet him.
A riveting, nail-biting film. It makes speed look like a slow ride to Grandma's house. From internationally acclaimed action director Luc Besson. The Professional, rated R. At theaters now.
He protects all living things in the forest. But he can't do it alone. Please don't play with matches. Put out your campfires. I never, ever forget the words of Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Gene Rayburn remembers a match game blooper.
I was talking to this beautiful young woman, and I wanted to compliment her on the beauty of her face, and she had two lovely dimples.
Doesn't she have pretty dimples there,
I was just frozen.
This lady has very pretty dimples in her cheeks, doesn't she?
I got a check from some station in London saying we used your blooper.
Get in on the fun. Watch Game Show Network.
Welcome back to the new treasure hunt. Delia, let's open that envelope, shall we, and see how much you've won. Take a look here, and we find out of the red envelope comes $1,375. $1,375. And I should pay you off right now. Look, I can see your mind going around already. Did you put your hand out there, please? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 100, 200, 350. Wait a minute. There we are. 75. $1,375. And Delia, that money is all yours. You can keep it, or you can give it back to me for the contents of this box. Could be something good in here. Could be a clunk. Could be $25,000 in cash. And now, Delia, it's up to you to make up your mind. The bucks to the box. She said she wants the money. Well, there's a lot of people shaking their heads, Celia.
I need some money.
Well, all right, you got the money. It certainly is yours, but you passed up something in this box.
Oh.
Now, let's see what you passed up. Your daughter says, is it good? Oh, Delia. Boy, I hate to do this. I really do. But you do have the money, right? Mm-hmm. So that's something. Yes. Okay. Because you would have won. You hear a sound in there? Well, first of all, you would have won a baby bonnet. Put that on. Right there. There you are. That's kind of cute, isn't it? There's more in the box, though. Don't get your hopes up yet. Because you also would have won a rattle. And there's more in the box. You also passed up a pacifier. Now, it may have been a while since you've had one of these, Delia. Yes. Brings back great memories, doesn't it?
Sure does.
You probably wonder what all that would have meant to you, right? The reason I wanted you to dress up like that, of course, you passed up all of this, but there was a reason for it. And I'm kind of sorry that you kept the money, because I have always wanted to say, baby, let's take a spin in your shiny, brand new, super deluxe convertible that's right up there.
Delia, baby, you'd have saved a fortune on gas as you tore down the open sidewalks in this cozy convertible carriage built for the comfort of big, beautiful babies like you. Retail value, $74.99.
That was your clock. You kept the money. You made the right choice, Delia. Congratulations. Thank you for being with us here on the new treasure hunt. And while we're on the subject, Johnny Jacobs has a few treasures in store for our runners-up for Game 1. John?
From Anchor Hocking, a hospitality package including beverage wear for entertainment and lustrous Vienna lace dinnerware for 8. Plus the Schick Fresh Air machine eliminates household odors, keeps your home smelling fresh and clean. Aerosol refills available in 3 fresh air scents. And True Test Supreme interior latex paint from True Value hardware stores that combine value and personal service in over 4,000 locations nationwide. An assortment of Turtle Wax car care products, including the world's first self-polishing car wax. Just wipe it on, no rubbing, no buffing. From Turtle Wax. And now, back to Jeff Edwards and the new treasure hunt.
Now we're all set for Game 2. We just saw somebody have a narrow escape. Let's see what's going to happen this time. Everybody in this section, please hold up your boxes so we can see them. There they are. Again, 3 of those 10 boxes contain the cards with the numbers 1, 2, and 3. If your box has a number, we want you to please stand up. Are you ready? Open your boxes. Good luck. Open them up. You have a number? Stand right up. There's 1. To a third. One more coming down. There it is. There's number 3. Right over here, please. Here she comes. Let her out, please. Let her out. Let the lady out. Here she comes out. All right, now we have our 3 lucky girls. And it's time to choose the boxes. You have number 1. I thought you were never going to get down here. Which one would you like? I'll bring it to you.
Oh, let's see.
That one there. All right, you have that one. I'll bring it right over here to you. Who had number 2? You had number 2. Which one would you like? This one here? That is yours, and you get the one in the middle. Right like that, because you had number 3. Now, as you know, there's a surprise in one of these mini treasure boxes, and the one of you who gets that surprise is going to try to find television's richest treasure. So, I will get rid of the hooks here and unhook them, and you get ready to open your boxes. Are you ready? Open your boxes. Here we go. There it is. You're going on the treasure hunt for $25,000. You other 2 ladies, please take your treasure boxes back to your seats. You can exchange them later for some nice gifts. Whoopee. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
Danielle.
Danielle what?
Mullen.
Danielle Mullen, how are you tonight, all right?
Fine.
Good. You're our lucky lady. You're a married lady, are you?
Yes.
I would have hardly known that, Danielle. Do you have any children?
Yes, 6.
You have 6 children? I could have guessed that. Well, all right, Danielle. You're our winner. In a minute, you're going to choose one of those packages up there. It could be a jackpot, or it could be a clunk, or it could be $25,000 in cash. But before you make your choice, we're going to show you some of the prizes you could win. For instance, Danielle, you could win this.
It's Open Road's new Hudson, a 19-foot travel trailer completely self-contained, luxuriously furnished from bath to kitchen, sleeps up to 6. It's more like home when you take to the open road. And here are 2 exciting Hodaka Combat Wombat motorcycles. In addition, you'll choose $500 worth of camping equipment of your choice from the famous Spiegel catalog. Total value of this special treasure hunt sports showcase, $6,263.70.
And I'll tell you something else, Danielle. One of those packages up there contains this.
It's a double showcase in 1, 2 super shiny Chevy Vegas, the most honored little car built in America, winner of 6 big honors in 3 short years. See what it's like to drive a winner. Chevrolet makes sense for America. These 2 beauties, plus a special added surprise, boosting the value of this showcase to a grand total of $7,940.06.
And not only that, but you make the right choice, and you're going to find out that one of those packages contains this.
Backed by popular demand, here comes the world-famous treasure hunt goose. You may recall this goose lays golden eggs. And tonight, her golden gift contains this precious gem. From J. Ortman Jewelers, a unique 18-karat gold necklace wrought in diamonds and white enamel. A very special European design from J. Ortman Jewelers, New York. This necklace, plus 4 other fantastic surprises for a total retail value of $15,922.
Thank you, Stevie. Danielle, that's just a smattering of the prizes up there. Each package represents a different prize, and some of those packages, as you know, contain some extra added surprises. Now, don't forget, somewhere up there amongst the cars, and there's cars up there, and boats, and furs, and trips, and clunks. We saw a lady narrowly miss a clunk. There's a big fat check for $25,000. I hope you find it. Good luck. Number 2. Thank you, Jane. There it is. There is number 2. It didn't take you but a second to pick that out. You were all ready for that.
I have a set of twins, and I just 2. That's it.
Okay, two for the twins. All right, let's find out if it's a lucky package. As you know, already it's lucky because each envelope has a cash award envelope. Each package has a cash award envelope. That's what I want to say. And that money is yours to keep unless you decide to give it back to me. And for the contents of this box, we're going to find, you've got me all confused, Daniel. We're going to find out how much cash you have right after these words.
They're still around, and these diseases could be life-threatening. Full protection takes around 5 visits for shots, starting by 2 months and ending by age 2. Ask if your baby is up to date on every visit to your doctor. Or if you don't have a doctor, call 1-800-232-2522 to find out where to get your baby shot. Your baby's counting on you.
It's scary how clear it is. It's only a movie. Except on a Sony big screen TV.
Oh, good. Something romantic.
He said, she said. Who's right? Bert Convy finds out who are the Tattletales. Next on Game Show Network.
Welcome back to the new treasure hunt. And now, Danielle, the time has come to find out how much cash is in your envelope. And you have won $1,330. $1,330. I'll reach into the magic money pocket. Would you put your hand there, please? There is your $1,000 bill. 100, 200, 300, 310, 330. $1,330. You're wrinkling your nose at all that money.
Looks nice.
I bet it does. Well, it's all your money, Danielle. It's all your money. You can keep it, or you can give it back to me for the contents of this box. Could be something good in here. Could be a clunk. Could be $25,000 in cash. But it's your decision. Are you going to keep the money, or are you going to take the box?
I'm going to take the box.
That was the fastest decision I've ever seen on this show. Okay, you own what is in this box, and now comes the time. $1,330. My gracious me. Danielle, you took a chance, and it may have paid off for you. Because in this box, there's an Italian dictionary. But that's not all. Don't clap yet. Because you're French? There's a French dictionary.
I'm Indian.
You're Indian? Okay. There's a Dutch dictionary. Now, that has a very special meaning. A French dictionary. Do you speak French?
Je vous aime beaucoup.
She speaks French. There's an Italian dictionary. Do you speak Italian? Well, you can learn Italian. And a Dutch dictionary. I want you to learn Dutch and Italian and keep your French, because you are going to teach those words to a parrot. And here it is.
From deep in the teeming jungles of the Amazon comes this stage full of chuckles and squawks. Your very own festive and feathered clunk. Retail value, $49.95.
Oh, too bad. Well, at least that'll be a fun pet for your kids, your 6 kids. So take your parrot in your books, and that's what you've got. And Danielle, you're a good sport. Thank you very much. It's kind of heavy. You're going back to seat, and I'll bring it back later. Thank you. Nice hand for Danielle. Okay. And now Johnny Jacobs will tell us. Wait a minute. There's something else in the box. There is something else in this box. I'm sorry. I could have sworn. Just 1 second. Put those books down, because also in this box for you and your parrot are crackers. That's in case your parrot wants to eat. Probably want a cracker. Also, something else is a newspaper. And you can put that in the bottom of the cage in case the parrot wants to read or anything. Not only that, Danielle, now we've played around with you long enough, because in this box also is some green stuff. I'm telling you, there is some cold, hard, green stuff for the parrot. And there you are, Danielle. You got your crackers, a newspaper, and some cold, hard, green stuff. And just one more thing. This parrot eats sunflower seeds. You know about birds at all?
No, I used to have some parrots, but that was
Well,
long time.
well, this one eats sunflower seeds, and we want you to have enough sunflower seeds to feed this parrot the rest of his life, and he'll have a long lifetime. So in order to purchase those sunflower seeds, there's $8,000! Congratulations, Danielle. You're a big winner here in the new treasure hunt. Thank you for playing the game with us tonight. And now it's time to find out what the $25,000 is. But first, here's Johnny taking us with some gifts for our winner of guests for Game 2. John?
Here's DuPont Super Scrub. It's a sponge, it's a scrubber, it's a sponge that scrubs like a brush. DuPont Super Scrub. Plus Plumber Saver, the double-action drain opener with over twice the active ingredients. Plumber Saver. And Pez Candy Dispensers, a new, novel, pop-out candy dispenser in a wide selection of popular cartoon characters. Refills, too. Pez at candy counters everywhere. And here's Eagle's handsomely tailored men's sports coat. Hit the plaid where a plaid should be plaid. Eagle Clothes, a distinguished fashion leader in suits, sports coats, and flats. Now back to Jeff Edwards and the new treasure hunt.
Well, it's been some night on the new treasure hunt. We've seen all sorts of things happen. Saw a lucky winner with the $8,000, and now it's time to find out exactly where the $25,000 is hidden. This gentleman, I know you know him by now, our bonded security agent, Mr. Emil Arturi. How you doing, Mr. Arturi? Mr. Arturi, will you verify the fact that you did hide the check?
Yes, I did, Jeff.
Thank you, Mr. Arturi. Where do you think it is? Somebody said 21. Look at that. 21 is exactly where it is. And if we look inside box number 21 and we come up with $25,000. Boy, if anybody had picked 21, they would have $25,000 right now, but they didn't, and so that goes back to Mr. Emil Arturi for safekeeping. And next week, 2 more lucky players are going to have a chance to go on a treasure hunt with the possibility of winning $25,000 in cash. Until then, this is Jeff Edwards wishing you good luck. Good night.
Storage furnished by Global Van Lines. Planning to move? Whether around the corner or around the world, call Global for modern moving with old-fashioned care. DuPont, Anchor, Hocking, Daisies, Turtle Wax, Pez, Schick, True Value, and Eagle also furnish prizes. The New Treasure Hunt is a production of Chuck Barrett's Creation.
You're watching Game Show Network.
Do you remember a 1969 show with 4 celebrity couples trying to match answers to questions about their relationship? It was called He Said, She Said. Now, in 1974, Goodson Codman revived the concept for CBS and called it Tattletales. And it was hosted by actor-singer Bert Convy. Bert appeared in several Broadway hits, including Cabaret and Fiddler on the Roof. He also had roles in such TV shows as 77 Sunset Strip, Perry Mason, and Father of the Bride. Bert also won an Emmy as host of Tattletales in 1977. Following Tattletales, he went on to host Super Password in 1984. Bert Convy passed away in July of 1991. Tattletales featured 3 celebrity couples, each playing for 1/3 of the studio audience. Now, some of the couples you could see on the show were Bob and Ginny Newhart, Dick Martin and his wife Dolly, and Alan Ludden and Betty White. Tattletales ran from February 1974 to March 1978 on CBS, then was brought back for 2.5 years in January 1982. The episode you'll be seeing is from 1974, and one of the celebrity couples is Patty Duke and John Astin. You can find Tattletales on Game Show Network Monday through Friday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Conley. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tattletales. It's nice to have you with us. We have a terrific audience today. Boy, they're super. Divided into 3 sections, of course. Each one going to root for one of our celebrity couples. And I'm going to introduce those people to you right now. Here they are. First on my left is Patty Duke Aston and her husband, John Aston.
Happy Wednesday to you.
How are you, John?
I'm fine, Bert.
Are you?
Yes.
You look terrific on the TV, you know.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bert.
You're wearing a little suede there. It looks great.
Yeah, it's a lot of suede, actually.
A lot of suede.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see it all when you come out front. And Patty, of course, you look lovely and beautiful
Thank
as always.
you,
It's nice to have you with us.
I'm having the best time.
Are you good? Well, we are too. Next to Patty and John is Claire and her husband, Scoey Mitchell. Thank you, Bert. Thank you. There they are. Scoey, how are you today?
I'm fine.
Now, in the meantime, John is standing up to show us the rest of his suede. Please, John.
Am I supposed to stand up now?
No,
Bert?
you sit down now. We'll see you later.
I sit down now?
Oh, we're off to the
Then
races
later I
already,
stand up.
folks.
Okay.
Next to Claire and Scoey is that dimple darling Mitzi McCall and her husband, Charlie Brill.
Yes.
Mitzi, I introduced you as being a dimple darling. Do you have dimples?
I have 2 dimples on my shoulders.
Oh, I'm glad we cleared that up.
I wanted them here, but somehow.
Yeah. Well, talk to me about it. We'll see what we can work out.
Okay.
All right, we're going to
she
start
pointing?
some. What was that, John?
Okay.
John, we're trying to get off to a fast start
Okay,
here, John.
Bert.
We're
I
gonna
won't
play
mess
it-
around.
We're going to play a tattletale quickie, you guys. I'm going to ask you this question. For every correct answer, your rooting section gets $100. Don't give me the answer now. And here it is, fellas. It's addressed to you. Men.
Yes.
Most, and you too, Scoey. Most men. Well, I don't want to start picking on you now. I'm not going to do that. Men, most lovers say, I love you to each other with more or less frequency. Between you and your wife, who says I love you most often? Don't let us know what you're thinking. Just think about it. I love you is said between most lovers with more or less frequency. Between you and your wife, who says I love you more often? Think about that. We'll come back to you in just a moment, fellas.
These questions are designed
Never
to create
mind.
guilt, horrible
Yes,
guilt
that's...
on the part of the mate.
The name of the show is Tattletales, if you recall. And we want you to
dear.
tattle now and tell us what's John going to say. Who says I love you most?
It's a pretty close tie, but he's really he says it a lot. He's really very nice about that.
So
Makes me
you're
feel
going to
very
say,
good.
he's going to say he says it most often.
Yeah. Unless he's afraid of me, and then he'll say I say it more.
Well, we're going to find that out in a minute. But you're going to say it's him.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring on John. John.
Honey.
Yeah.
He's thinking about it. John, who says I love you most often between you and Patty?
Last week, she said it 111 times. I said 117 times, so I would say
That's what she said.
I love you, honey.
Thank you. She's ahead of me now.
I love you.
Thank you.
Don't turn it down up. I love you.
117 times, huh? How'd you have time for anything else? That's a lot of time.
We can't get into that right now.
No, well, let's not. And we won't either. Thank you, John. Okay, Claire, what's Scoey going to say? Who says it the most? I'm going to ask you how many times. Listen to me.
We two both say it a lot to each other, but
That's nice.
I think he's going to say he does.
Is it the truth, though? Is that a fact?
I think so.
He does?
Yeah.
Well, he's very
Just
lovely.
a little bit more.
That's very sweet. All right.
Let's go with
Let's bring on Sweetie Pie now. Scoey. Yeah. Between the two of you, who does say I love you most often?
Yeah, that's a kind of hard question for me because we don't say it that much verbally.
Yeah.
No, I mean, we do little things like we buy each other gifts and stuff like that. Matter of fact, the other day she bought me a dozen eggs.
I'm going to cry.
Oh, no, that's sweet. That's sweet.
I guess she would say that she says it more than I do. But that's what I would guess. But my answer
Did you hear it telltale buzz there, Scoey?
you know, this show really points out to me that I really don't know her at all.
Well, by the end of the week, you're going to get to know her.
Yeah.
Thank you, Scully. I'm sorry. Claire, of course, said that you said it more often. Which
Well,
was...
that is the truth, but I didn't know she realized it.
Well, she did realize it.
Now you know.
And she
Now
said
I
it,
know.
and now you know, and I'm sorry, no score there. Thank you, Scully. It's been wonderful seeing you. Not only that, I feel that... He's gone. He can't hear me. Okay, Mitzi, what's Charlie going to say?
Well, girls, if you were married to anyone as cute as Charlie Brill, you'd say it more to him than he, and I say it much more than he says it. Charlie, don't I?
And one lady in the red section went,
Yeah, he is cute. Hands off.
so you say it more than he does.
I say it more than he does.
And that's what you think he's going to say.
Yes,
more
I think
importantly.
that's what he's going to say.
All right. $100 is on the line. Let's bring on Charlie. Charlie.
Oh, yes, I was just on the Merv Griffin show.
It's been so long. How did you do? All right?
Not bad.
Not bad. Tell us, who says I love you more?
Oh, Mitzi says it all the time.
That's what she said. You're right. Well, at this point, Claire and Scoy have 0. Patty and John, Mitzi and Charlie are tied with $100 apiece, and we'll come back with more Tattletales right after these questions, please.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me know.
We were trying to help Mitzi out because she says she's only 4'11", and she was afraid we couldn't see her. And I said, well, get Mitzi a pillow. And she says, I am on a pillow. What happens without the pillow? Do you disappear altogether?
Okay, watch this group.
There she goes, folks. Goodbye, Mitzi. It was wonderful seeing you, Mitzi. Thank you for being with us.
Goodness.
Okay, it's story time, fellas. I'm going to ask the ladies a question now, and they're going to give me a story and give me a clue, and we'll come back to you with that clue in just a minute. So tune out. Here you go, boys. Okay, goodbye, fellas. I thought they'd never leave. Ladies, you ready to go? I'm going to take the first response and only the first response. You got to be first on that red button. Here we go. First question, and this is it. A story involving your wedding. All right, Mitzi, you want to tell us that story involving your wedding?
Well, my first, Charlie and I have been married to each other twice. My first wedding was like dumb, running like in the rain to a judge, and it was awful. But the second wedding was absolutely sensational because it was our first year's anniversary. And Charlie told me to get dressed up because he was going to take me out for dinner, right? Well, what do you think he did? He's really so sweet and sentimental. He drove to a temple, which is funny because we're not even Jewish. He drove to a temple, and my cousin, who is a rabbi, officiated, and my mom and my dad and his mom and dad and all our relatives were there. And it was a beautiful anniversary present and quite a lovely wedding, I must say.
Well, that's very sweet. That's a lovely story. Now we need a 1 or 2 word clue that will turn the red section into screaming hysterical people.
Again, anniversary, right? Wedding anniversary, gang. How's that?
Well, no, that's 2 words now. 2 word clue, of course, is worth $50.
You're going to say wedding,
No,
and then I'll
a
just
story
say
involving your wedding is the question.
And the clue is anniversary.
Anniversary, a 1 word clue worth $100. And the red section is all agreed to that. And let's see if the fellas recognize it. Let's bring them on. All right, gentlemen, we've asked the ladies a question, and we have a clue. The question is a story involving your wedding. A story involving your wedding. The clue is anniversary. Who was first? Wait a minute. Who was first? Charlie was first. Care about that, Charlie?
Well, that's got to be
Believe it or not, I
Let's
married...
hear about that, Charlie, if you will, please.
So believe it or not, I married that Little Run twice. And on our anniversary, it was a surprise thing, and everybody was at the temple, which is tough because we're Catholic.
That's what she said. You're right, Charlie. For $100 for your rooting section.
It is now time, ladies and gentlemen, for a Tattletale Quickie, and I'm going to reach for it right now. Here it comes. Fellas, I asked you the question. Don't give me any answer now. Men, do you think we'd all be better off if women ran the world?
Well,
Wait a minute now. Don't give me an answer now. Just think about that. Do you think we'd all be better off if women ran the world? Think about that, and we'll come back to you in just a moment for your answer. Patty, what's Don going to say? We think, is what we're saying.
I think that he thinks it would be best if men and women ran the world cooperatively.
Yes.
And he'll give you that whole prologue, too.
Right.
But he'll probably say, no, he doesn't think it would be better if women ran the world.
Okay, because that's right. We're dealing in semantics.
You agree to that?
Yes, and then the blue section agrees, and the yellow section says...
Then you marry him.
Okay, let's bring on John. John?
Yeah.
Do you think we'd all be better off if women ran the world?
They do already. No, I don't think they do, really. I was just kidding. I don't think it makes any difference, so I would say no.
That's what she said. You are right, sir. Yeah. Oh, that was very nice. You fielded that beautifully, John. That was very nice how you did that.
Thanks, Bert.
I don't think there's a woman in the audience that despises you for that answer at all. No.
I heard that.
You handled that beautifully. Thank you,
Thank
John. All right, Claire, what's Scully going to say?
Scully is going to say women should not handle the world.
He's going to say no.
No.
He doesn't think we'd be better off. Well, you say that kind of strongly. Does he have any particular strong feelings about that?
Well, it's just that he thinks men are so much brighter in certain areas and women have their sections. But as far as running the world, no.
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 So he, in certain
He's
areas, is what you're saying.
But he's going to say no. That's
Right.
his answer.
Okay. Or as Orson Bean says, a women's place is in the stove. Okay, let's bring on Scully.
Why?
Scully, he's laughing already. Hey, Scully.
What?
What's happening?
I don't know.
Well, do you think we'd all be better off if women ran the world?
My wife took a long time again.
No, she was fine.
I'm a male chauvinist pig. Now, that doesn't mean I don't have a high regard for the intelligence and the durability and strength of womanhood.
Don't try to make up.
No, I do. I really do. But I just don't. I think men ought to run the world.
Well, all right. That's what she said, and you're right, sir. They were sweating you out, but you got there, Scully. Thank you. You're absolutely right with that one.
Thank you.
Okay, Mitzi, what's Charlie going to say?
Charlie's going to say that he thinks that men should run the world, but the way I think about it and the way I figured out is that I think women are kinder and more sentimental, and I don't think that we'd be in so much trouble if women did run the world. But Charlie would say that we're too emotional. That's because he's married to me, and I cry at baseball games. But that's he'll
Okay,
say.
so he's going to say no. He does not think we would all be better off if women ran the world.
Right, he's going to say that.
Let's bring Charlie on. He's very definite. Charlie,
Yes, I'm here.
what is the answer? Do you think we'd all be better off if women ran the world?
They do and we're not.
And so the answer is
No.
That's what you said. You're right. Okie dokie. At this point, Claire and Scully have $100. Penny and Don have $200. Mitzi and Charlie in the lead with $300. And it is halftime. Ladies to the rear. Gentlemen, come out here, front and center. And we'll come back with more of Tattletales after a brief message for you. Please come back with us.
Why is everybody talking about the Game Show Network? Because they love it.
The prizes, the excitement. I love their faces. It's an adrenaline rush. I like to see people lose. These shows are so incredible. There's so much energy. It's just so cool.
What a show!
You jump when they jump, and you laugh when they do something stupid.
The emotions, they're just so contagious.
Well, I always love just watching people stand up. Yeah. It's exciting. It's fun.
When I sit in front of the TV, I scream out the answers.
That's right, you're wrong.
I'm addicted to game shows.
Needlepoint is marvelous therapy.
I love watching the old celebrities like Ginger Rogers, Jerry Lewis. She's hilarious.
Elizabeth Taylor, she's a beautiful woman. I should help to tell you. Bob Hope, Groucho Marx.
I could watch them all night long.
Everybody wants to win. I love to win.
Game shows is where it's at.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network.
Let the game begin.
We are back. We have changed places.
Are we on the air?
We're on the air.
Oh, we
yes.
are on the
We
air?
are on the air.
I thought you were going to say go back on and send your brother.
No. I want to tell everybody that everybody's winning some money today. As they leave the studio, the money is put right in their hands. And if they're in the rooting section backing our top winning celebrity couple here, we'll add a bonus of $1,000 to the winnings that they've had today. All right, now. This is it, folks, and I'm going to start off with a question this time. I'm going to direct it to the fellas, and they're going to give us a story and a clue, ladies, and we'll come back to you with one clue in just a minute. So enjoy the music. Goodbye, ladies. All right, fellas, ready to go?
Yeah.
Hands upon the table.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go. No kidding around now. This is it. Here's the first question. A story about show business. Story mystery.
Would you repeat that, please?
Would you like me to repeat? John said, would you repeat that, please? Okay, Scully, you are up, sir. Tell us a story about show business, if you will.
This is not a funny story.
Well, then we don't want to hear it. You got one, John?
Yeah. It's not a funny story.
Don't break your trend. Go ahead.
It's a nice story. One of the grandest men in this business, Mr. Jimmy Durante, and he was doing a show in Columbus, Ohio. He was working one of the theaters in the round. And he got a call from the Veterans Hospital, and they asked him would he come over and do a show for the people, for the fellas at the hospital. And he said, gee, I'd love to come over, but I have television commitments, I have radio commitments, I have interviews, and I have to work at the theater at night. I'm just not as young as I used to be, and I really couldn't fit it into my schedule. And they said, just one song. We'll pick you up. We'll bring you over here. We'll take you back. We'll make sure. So he consented. They go to the hospital, and he sings one song, right? And he's walking off the stage, and the fellas are applauding, and he stops. He walks back on stage, and he does an hour. Right? So he gets to the theater about an hour and a half late. And the theater owner says, were you trying to put me out of business? He says, let me explain it to you. And he went out and he talked to the audience and he said, ladies and gentlemen, I know you've been here a long time. He says, but what I want you to know is I went over to the Veterans Hospital and I promised to do one song. He said, and I did one song. And as I was walking off the stage, he said, there were two fellas sitting down front in wheelchairs. And one had lost the left arm, the other had lost the right arm. He said, and when I saw those two fellas clapping on each other's hands, there was just no way I could leave, so I just did an hour.
Wow, that's good.
Isn't that a beautiful story?
Okay. That is a lovely story.
I'd like to tell one, too.
No, John, we've got one now. What we need now from Scully is a clue that Claire's going to recognize. One or two word clue.
I hope she recognizes it because she's not really familiar with this.
Sorry, folks. Okay, Scully, you back up. I'll cover you. They can't take all of us.
It's a good story.
What's it going to be? Hospital. A story about show business. Hospital's good clue. One word clue with $100. Let's bring on the ladies. All right, ladies, we have a story and we have a clue. Here is the question first. A story about show business. Story about show business. The clue is hospital. Claire! Tell us about it, Claire.
Oh, that has to be the story about Jimmy Durante.
That's the story it is. You're absolutely right. Thank you, dear. Okay. At this point, we have a very close game. Patty and John, Claire and Scoy have $200. Mitzi and Charlie are in the lead with $300 for the red section. And we shall return shortly with more of Tattletales after this message for you. Please come back.
The lifesavers.
Believe it or not, this man's job is saving lives. Call him supportive.
In my line of work, I deal with all kinds of people. None of them are what you might call conventional.
Call him understanding.
This is all I do all day is deal with nuts like you!
Just don't call him for help.
I want to die.
That put you on hold. Steve Martin.
You're a marvelous dancer. Thank you.
Mixed Nuts, rated PG-13, at theaters December 21st.
How to tell the difference between Nickelodeon videos and a large hunk of cheese. All new Nick videos star Doug, Rugrats, or Ren and Stimpy in hilarious holiday stories. Take control. Watch day or night. Cheese won't even fit in most VCRs. The Nick videos feature video extras. More stuff like bonus cartoons. The cheese features a weird smell. And while they're both orange, the videos will never grow mold. Nickelodeon videos, they're different, and that's good.
Why are game shows everyone's favorite television?
These shows are so incredible. There's so much energy. It's just so cool.
What a show!
You jump when they jump, and you laugh when they do something stupid. I love watching the old celebrities like Ginger Rogers, Jerry Lewis. She's hilarious.
Elizabeth Taylor, she's a beautiful woman. I can help to tell you. Bob Hope, Groucho Marx.
I can watch them all night long.
Tune in to Watch, Play, and Win on the all-new Game Show Network. Now you see it, and now you don't. Jack Nards provides the puzzles, the contestants play for the prizes. Now You See It is coming up next on Game Show Network.
I don't know anything about that. Okay, we're back. We're going to play a Tattletale quickie. Ladies, I'm going to ask you the question. You know the rules. Don't give me an answer now. Just think about it. Here it is. Girls, in general, do you think that men have their minds on sex more than women do? In general. Now, this is in general. Remember, that's not talking about you or your husband. In general, do you think that men have their minds on sex more than women do? Think about that. We'll come back to you in a moment. Wonder what they're thinking about. Okay, John, what's Patty going to say?
Sex. I mean...
No. Do you think she'll say that men have their minds on sex more?
Yes.
Do you think that's a fact?
Do I?
Yeah.
Sex? Yes.
No.
Yes, I do.
You do think men have their minds on sex more than women?
I agree with you.
Okay. I feel like I was just Okay, bring on Patty. Oh, Patty, I'm having the best time. Patty, do you think that men have their minds on sex more than women do?
I'm sorry, I was thinking about sex. What?
I said, do you think that men have their minds on sex more than women do?
Yeah.
That's what he said. Thank you, Patty. Scoy, what's Claire going to say?
Oh, she's definitely going to say yes.
Yes, that men have their minds on sex more than women.
No, she'll definitely say yes.
She'll definitely say yes.
Yeah.
Maybe you.
No, my wife accuses me of being warm.
Overly warm.
That's the nicest way I can say it.
So you're going to say yes?
Yes.
She will say that men do. Let's bring her on. All right, Claire, do you think that men have their minds on sex more than women do?
Yes.
That's what he said. You're right. Thank you, dear. I don't want to put a jinx on you, Charlie, but we have a tie game. Everybody's got $300.
Easy question.
Easy question?
Yeah.
What's the answer?
What is the question?
The question was,
do I think that...
men have their minds on sex more than women?
No way.
No way.
No, they don't. And Mitzi knows that they don't. What?
Not more. You're right. The question is not more.
Not more. Just the girls also get those thoughts in their minds.
All right. Let's bring on Mitzi and see if she agrees with you. Mitzi, here it is. In general, do you think men have their minds on sex more than women do?
Yes.
Our time is up. We have a tie. Everybody wins. We have a tie game. Everybody wins. Everybody has $300. We had $1,000 of that. Our three rooting sections will divide $1,900. And we, with more of Tattletales after this message as pandemonium reigns.
Janine woke up in a cold sweat with one thing echoing through her brain. Who was this guy in her bathroom?
Meanwhile, Barry was thinking, whose bathroom am I in?
Janine remembered going to the party the night before and getting smashed out of her mind.
Barry remembered getting drunk and acting really stupid.
Eventually.
The whole evening came back.
Oh, I must be really stupid.
I must be really dumb.
What did I do? How did I get myself into this?
What did I do? How did I get myself into this?
What about...
What about
Ace? Then they both realized, much to their relief, that unlike the rest of us,
they were just cartoons.
Get high,
Get stupid.
get AIDS.
We're all out of time. We had a three-way tie today. Everybody in the audience goes home happy. I hope you did too. Bert Conley saying so long, everybody. See you next time.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Tattletales, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
You're watching Game Show Network.
Every answer to every question is right here before your eyes. And now you see it. That's the opening of our next show, Now You See It. If you like word search puzzles, this is the show for you. All answers are hidden in a grid of 4 lines, and the contestants had to not only know the answers, but find them on the board. Now You See It premiered on CBS on April Fool's Day, 1974. The host was Jack Nars, a veteran who started hosting way back in 1958 on the show Dollar. Jack comes from a game show family. His brother is fellow host Tom Kennedy. The format also had an interesting contestant setup. There were 5 contestants on each show, 2 teams of 2, and the previous day's returning champion. The winning team from round 1 became opponents in round 2, and the winner of round 2 faced off against the returning champion. The person who won that final round played the bonus game. You got that? If you do, give me a call and explain it to me. Now You See It ran until June 13th, 1975, and was brought back briefly on CBS in 1989, hosted by newscaster Chuck Henry. Now You See It with Jack Nars is presented on Game Show Network during Club AM at 10:10 in the morning Eastern Time. Here is Now You See It.
Every answer to every question is right here before your eyes. And now you see it. Now you see it. And the star of our show. Now you see him, Jack Nars.
How do you do? Thank you, Johnny Olson. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, and welcome to Now You See It, a game where the answers are right in front of your eyes. And here to play Now You See It, we have these 5 competitors ready for a fight to the finish. Only one will survive the battle and take on our current champion, who is Linda Field. Linda, welcome back. Very nice to have you here again today. Good. Well, Linda, you're aware, of course, that you won $200 yesterday, but you missed breaking our bank. So we added another $1,000, and whoever wins today's finals, you or one of these 4 challengers, will be shooting for $6,000. Not bad, huh? Now, Linda, you know what we do now? We invite you to take a seat up there in the Champions Gallery and observe while these 4 players go at it tooth and nail. Would you take your positions, please? Your positions and partners were chosen by lot before the show. And if you'll take your seats, then we'll say hello to our team. And let's do it right now. On team number 1, in the outside or swing chair, we have Mr. Steve Uribe. Is that right, Steve?
Uribe.
Hi, Jack. Steve is a teacher. Hi, Steve. Welcome to the show. Good luck to you. And your playing partner is a lady who is in real estate. Her name is Lynn Christ, right?
Hi.
Hiya, Lynn.
Hi.
How are you today?
Great.
Good. Now, you'll be playing against a homemaker. Her name is Pat
Mangiamelli. Right? Did I get it right, Pat?
Great, yes.
Good for me. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
And your partner is Mr. Ron Lewis, a stockbroker. Hi, Ron.
Hi, Jack. How are you?
Good luck to all of you. Are you ready to play? They say they are. Ready to go, so let's bring on the big board. Here she comes. Wow. Now you see it. Now you don't. Okay, here's what happens. In a moment, the two outside players will swing around with your back to the board. Then I'm going to pose questions to the two in the middle who are facing the front. They will search for the answer on this board and signal the instant you can identify the line in which the correct answer appears. If you are correct, your partner will then swing around and will have 3 seconds to locate the position and give me the answer. And you score according to the position of the answer on the board. Now, when you hear this sound, that means it's halftime, and you'll change positions for the rest of the game. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, outside players, swing around, please. Let's light up the board. Here's your first question. Who was partner to Jerry Lewis? Okay, Lynn.
Line 4.
Line 4 is right. Okay, Steve, turn around and give me the answer.
Position 2, Martin.
That's right. Position 2, Dean Martin. Now, here's how we score. Line 4, position 2, add to 6, so that's 6 points for their team. And here comes the next question. What island located in the Bay of Naples is... Yes, Pat.
Line 2.
Line 2 is right. Ron, turn around and find the answer. Afraid you cut him out there, Pat. You said, let me finish the question. It is what island located in the Bay of Naples is a major tourist attraction. It is position 1, and it is Capri. Capri. No score there. Spin back around if you would, please, Ron. Here comes the next question. What is the last name of Popeye's girlfriend? Yes, Lynn.
Line 3.
Line 3 is right. Steve, turn around and find the answer.
Position 12, oil.
That is it. Olive oil. 16. Big points for your team. You go into the lead. 21-0 is the score. Okay, girls, here comes the next question. What was the popular nickname of Dwight Eisenhower? Yes, Lynn.
Line 4.
Line 4 is right. Steve, where's the answer?
Position 8, Ike.
That is it for 12 more points for your team. Way out in front now, 33 to zip. And here's the next question, girls. What actor starred in the horror movie, The Fly? Okay, Lynn.
Line 2.
Line 2 is right. Okay, Steve, where's the answer?
Position 3, Price.
That is absolutely right, sir. Vincent Price, 5 more points for your team. All righty, here comes the next question. What is mixed with sand, stone, and water to make concrete? Lynn again.
Line 2.
That is right. Steve, where's the answer?
Position 6, cement.
That is right, sir. Yes, sir. So that's 8 more points for your team. Okay, that signal means it is halftime. Will the outside players spin around, please, with the score at 46-0. We're going to ask you to change jobs now for the remainder of this game. Would you change places, please? Okay, fine. We'll be back with the second half of our elimination game right after this message.
I've had the same friends since I was a little kid. But this year, some of them started playing with these other kids. But they weren't like us. They were, different. And I heard my big brother saying some pretty bad stuff about people like them. But they seemed pretty cool. And we had a pretty good time. So, maybe my brother doesn't know everything.
Hey, Carlos, come on, we need you.
Don't be afraid.
Be afraid.
Why does everyone love the new Game Show Network?
The emotions, they're just so contagious.
I always love just watching people spaz out. It's exciting. It's fun.
I sit in front of the TV, I scream out the answers.
That's right, you're wrong.
I'm addicted to game shows.
Needlepoint is marvelous there.
Everybody wants to win. I love to win.
All right.
Game shows is where it's at.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network.
Let the game begin.
And back to Now You See It. As you see, we have switched partners. We're all set to play the final half of our elimination game. Everybody ready over there? All right, fine. Outside partners, spin around, please. Okay, let's light up the board. As you can see, it is the same board. Gentlemen, Here's the first question. Name an island in the state of Hawaii. Okay, Steve.
Line 1.
Line 1 is right. Lynn, spin around. Where's the answer?
Position 9, Lanai.
That is it. Yes, ma'am, and you just added 10 more points to your team's score. Okay, Ron and Pat, got to get going. All right, here's the next question. You would combine gin and dry vermouth to mix what kind of cocktail? Okay, Steve.
Line 4.
Line 4 is right. Okay, Lynn.
Position 2, Martini.
That's it. Right. A martini. Wouldn't one go well now? 6 more points for your team. The score is 62-0. Here comes the next question. In what sport would you find Arnold Palmer? Wow, Steve again.
Line 3.
Line 3 is right. Okay, Lynn, where's the answer?
Position 3, golf.
That is it. 6 more points for your team. It's a runaway so far. Okay, here comes the next question. What is the name of one of our defense missiles? Hey, Ron!
Hey, that's line 4.
That's it. Line 4 is right. Pat, where's the answer?
Position 7, Nike.
That is it. Yes, ma'am. And now you have 11 points on the board. 68-11 the score. Here comes the next question. What musical instrument is equipped with pipes? Yes, Steve.
Line 4.
I'm sorry, that is wrong. Ron, I'll repeat the question for you. What musical instrument is equipped with pipes?
Line 1.
Line 1 is right. Pat, spin around, find the answer. Oh, look at position number 2.
Position 2.
The organ, yeah, pipe organ. Oh, I'm sorry. Buzzer beat you out. Okay, spin around. Here comes another question. What famous film producer gave us Around the World in 80 Days? Yes, indeed, Steve.
Line 2.
Line 2 is right. Lynn, spin around, find the answer.
Position 11, Todd.
That's it. Mike Todd. Another 13 points for your team. That's it. Time is up. The winning team with a score of 81 points. Steve Uribe and Lynn Chris. Congratulations to you. Mr. Ron Lewis, Pat Manginelli, we thank you so much for being with us on Now You See It. We bid you goodbye. We bid you good luck. We have some nice prizes for you backstage. So long. And now to you, Steve, to you, Lynn, congratulations. You've moved one step up the ladder towards that $6,000 bank. Time now to play our semifinals, and only one of you will survive this match and take on our champion in the finals. And we will play that semifinal game right after this.
In case you haven't noticed, there's a whole generation out there that's trying to tell us something about getting along. Hate is an old idea. It's scary how clear it is. It's only a movie. Except on a Sony big screen TV.
Oh, good. Something romantic.
All set now for the semifinals of Now You See It. We have our 2 remaining players over there, Mr. Steve Uribe and Lynn Chris. Steve introduced you as a teacher on the beginning of the show, right?
Yes.
Which subject do you teach?
I teach history and reading.
And where?
At Bret Harte Junior High School in Los Angeles.
I see. And Lynn, real estate sales, right?
Right.
Where do you work here?
I work in Palos Verdes.
Oh, what a beautiful area. And look who's sitting up there all by her lonesome, our lovely champ, Linda Field. How you doing, Linda?
Fine. I
All
can't
right,
wait to
good.
play.
You know, we're going to play the semifinals now. This will determine which player will meet you in the finals. So watch, study their strategy, okay?
Okay.
All right, now, you two played very well together, Steve and Lynn, but now you go against each other, and only one of you will survive this match and take on our champion. We play our Now You See It semifinals one letter at a time. The instant you think you know the answer, sound your signal. If you are right, you'll score a point. And the first one that scores 4 points is the winner. Are we ready to go?
Ready.
All right, fine. Here is your first clue. established a new code. Letter. Yes, Lynn.
Morse.
Morse is right. Yes, ma'am. You got it with only one letter, kid. Samuel Morse, inventor of the Morse code. 1 point for you, Lynn. Okay, here comes your next clue. Can be found in Florida. Letter. Yes, Lynn.
Seminole.
That is right. Wow. Give her one letter and she runs off with the game. Okay, you have 2 points now. You're halfway home, Linda. Here comes the next clue. A musical Oscar. Letter. C.
Oscar Levant.
That is it, Levant. Yes, sir. You're in the game. Oscar Levant. All right, that makes the score 2-1. Lynn's favorite as we go to the second line, and here's your first clue. A sex symbol for many. Letter. 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 Yes, Lynn?
Redford.
That's it, yes. Robert Redford. Good for you. Now you have 3 points, Lynn. One more will take you into the finals. Steve has to do a little catching up. Here comes our next clue. A childhood playmate of the president. Letter. Yes, Lynn? Okay, I'll give you a free guess, Steve. Dog? No. Okay. No, not right. Okay, back to the board. Letter. Letter. Yes, Lynn?
Donald?
Donald, yes. He was the president's brother and his childhood playmate. You did it. That's it. The winner is Lynn Fritz. Okay, Steve, thank you so much for being with us on 90 Feet. We have a nice prize for you backstage. Goodbye and good luck to you. Congratulations, Lynn. You've made it to the finals. You now have a chance to beat our champion and go for that $6,000 back. And now, speaking of our champion, Linda, come on down. Join Lynn here at the desk, and we'll come back to see you defend your title against her in just a short time. Back to play the finals after this word.
Brace yourself for the action movie that's nothing less than brilliant. The Professional is an absolute knockout. Explosive and thrilling. I'm dying. Anita. A riveting, nail-biting film. It makes speed look like a slow ride to Grandma's house. From internationally acclaimed action director Luc Besson. The Professional, rated R. At theaters now.
Now on home video from Sony Wonder, experience the wonder of Snow White, the classic fairy tale families can enjoy again and again. There's magic, romance, and new music that will have your children singing along.
We love our job. We know there's nothing greater.
Look for over $17 worth of savings from Johnson & Johnson and Mattel inside every video. Snow White, now on home video from Sony Wonder. Experience the wonder.
Coming up, the #1 game show in the world, Wheel of Fortune, with Pat Sajak and Vanna White. Next on Game Show Network.
All set now for the finals of Now You See It, and we have meeting head-to-head the winner of today's competition, Lynn Chris, and our champion from yesterday, Linda Field. Now, perhaps some of you didn't catch our first show and didn't know much about Linda, so let's reintroduce ourselves. Linda, welcome back today.
Thank you.
There was a lot of pressure on you yesterday. I realized that, being the first show, the first champion, the first one to have to come up here and play that solo game. I guess it was kind of panic time for you.
I really blacked out. It was terrible.
Yeah. I have a bulletin for you. My wife was in the audience on that first show. She said she blacked out with me. She didn't get any answers either. Are you a little more relaxed today, dear?
Yes, I feel more.
Okay. Linda is from San Gabriel, right?
Right.
She's a homemaker, mother.
Yes, we have a son and a daughter.
What are their names?
Lisa and Jeffrey. I hope they're watching.
I hope they are, too. All right, I want to wish both of you real good luck on this finals game. Now, as you know, you're going to play head-to-head on this one. Are you ready to go? All right, so let's bring on the finals board. Here she comes. Now you see it. Now you don't. All right, girls, as you know, in the finals, you play without partners. So sound your signal when you can identify the line that contains the correct answer. When the time is up, the player who is ahead will be the winner. Are you ready, ladies? Good luck to you both. Let's light up the board. And here's the first question. Where did Scarlett live in Gone with the Wind? Linda.
Line 2.
Line 2 is right, and the answer?
Position 1, Tara.
That is it. Okay, 3 points for our champ. And we're off and running in the finals. Okay, here comes the next question. Who played the female lead in the movie Of Human Bondage? Yes, Linda.
Line 3.
Line 3 is right, and the answer?
Position 10, Davis.
That's it. Betty Davis, 13 points for our champ. She goes into the lead, 16-0. Okay, ladies, the next question. Television's own Dr. Joyce. Linda again.
Line 4.
Line 4 is right. The answer.
Position 4, Brothers.
That's it. Dr. Joyce Brothers, good for 8 points for our champ. 24-0 is the score. Here comes the next question. Name a sharply pointed tool used for... Yes, Linda.
Line 3.
Line 3 is right. The answer.
Position 3, Pick.
That's it. A sharply pointed tool used for breaking hard surfaces. A pick. 6 more points to your score, Linda. You're out in front, 30-0. Here comes the next question. Who was the author of Portnoy's Complaint? Buzzer beats you both, ladies. Let's take a look at line 4 and position number 5. Wrong. Philip Roth. Philip Roth. Okay, no harm done. Here we go on to the next question. Who was Katharine Hepburn's favorite co-star? Yes, Lynn?
Line 2.
Line 2 is right. And the answer?
Position 10, Tracy.
That's it. 12 points for you, Lynn. Spencer Tracy. 30-12 is the score. Here comes the next question. Of what species of animal was Tarzan king? Yes, Lynn. You get a free guess, Linda. What species of animal is Tarzan king?
Line 4.
No, that is wrong. Ladies, we should have been looking at line number 1 and position number 1. King of the apes, remember? Okay, we go on. Scores 30-12. Here comes your next question. What famous silent film star is married to Buddy... Yes, Linda.
Line 3.
Line 3 is right. And your answer?
Position 3, Pickford.
That's it. Mary Pickford is married to Buddy Rogers. 6 more points added to your score, Linda. 36-12 is the score. Here comes the next question. Which Wilson writes a Broadway column? Yes, Linda.
Line 1.
Line 1 is right. The answer.
Position 6, Lenny.
No, that's wrong. No, can't give it to you. It is actually position 3.
Oh, that's right.
Earl. Okay, here we go. Next question. Who composed the song Over the Rainbow? Well, buzzer beat you both. Let's take a look at line number 1 and position number 4. Arlen. Harold Arlen. Okay, here comes your next question. What relation was Cain to Abel? Yes, Linda.
Line 4.
Line 4 is right. The answer?
Position 4, Brother.
That's it for 8 more points. Time is up. Still champion Linda Field with a score of 44-12. Nice going, Linda. Now, Lynn, I have a little message that is important for you. You keep your fingers crossed and hope that Linda breaks the bank and goes home with that $6,000, because if she does, you will come back tomorrow and we'll be sitting in our champion's chair. But now, Linda, come on over here and join me, please. It's time to play solo for the bank. As you know, the bank today is at $6,000, and you'll be playing for that money right after this word. She's doing it again.
Being alone, so much lonelier at Christmas.
From the director of Sleepless in Seattle
I wish there was someone who cared for me.
comes a Christmas comedy
Give up women, Pancho. Tomorrow he will. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
that will put the joy back into your holiday.
My heart is racing and I'm feeling all nervous and sick.
That's the way I felt since the day I met you.
Steve Martin,
Catherine was very distressed, so naturally I had to comfort her.
Mixed Nuts, rated PG-13, at theaters December 21st.
I am standing here with Linda Field, our continuing champion, and we are going to play for that bank, which is worth, as you know, $6,000. Now, Linda, as you know, the solo game is played against the clock. You'll have a total of 60 seconds to get 10 answers. Now, the instant you see an answer, call it out and circle it with your electronic pencil like this so that we can see it on the screen, okay? If you get all 10 answers, you'll win $6,000. But if you don't get them all, you'll receive $100 for every answer you get along the way. Now, if you want to pass a clue and come back, simply say pass, okay? The clock will start after I give you the first clue. Are you ready? Let's light up the board. Here's your first clue. Invented the telephone.
Bell.
Right. Played Dracula.
Lugosi.
Right. New energy chief.
Simon.
Right. An early writer of science fiction.
Pass.
Tennessee country singer.
Ford.
Right. Matt Dillon's job in Gunsmoke.
Pass.
Oscar winner for HUD.
Pass.
Russian mountain range.
Ural.
Right. Musical based on Dickens' story.
Oliver. Here it is.
Right. Comedian called Lonesome George.
Goebel.
Right. We're going back. An early writer of science fiction. Oh, time is up, but you've got 7 answers. 7 answers. Great. Let's show you the ones you missed. An early writer of science fiction was Jules Verne. Okay? Matt Dillon's job in Gunsmoke is a marshal, yeah, and the Oscar winner for HUD was Patricia Neal. Okay, you've won another $700. Linda, you're now up to $900. You also have the right to come back tomorrow. Since you didn't break the bank, we're adding another $1,000 to it, and tomorrow you and your 4 competitors will be playing for $7,000. And until then, congratulations. This is Jack Norris saying so long, but now you see it. Goodbye, all.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Now You See It. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Love of Life next over most of these CBS stations.
Why is everybody talking about the Game Show Network? Because they love it.
The prizes, the excitement. I love their faces.
It's an adrenaline rush.
I like to see people lose.
These shows are so incredible. There's so much energy.
It's just so cool.
What a show!
You jump when they jump, and you laugh when they do something stupid.
The emotions, they just so contagious.
I always love just watching people stand up.
It's exciting. It's fun.
When I sit in front of the TV, I scream out the answers.
That's right, you're wrong.
I'm addicted to game shows.
Needlepoint is marvelous therapy.
I love watching the old celebrities like Ginger Rogers, Terry Lewis. She's hilarious.
Elizabeth Taylor, she's a beautiful woman. I should help to tell you. Bob Hope, Groucho Marx.
I
can watch them all night long.
Everybody wants to win. I love to win.
Game shows is where it's at.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network.
Let the game begin!
It takes so little to save our waters for future generations. Using less toxic household cleaners and fewer lawn care chemicals protects so much. Helps stop water pollution forever. Clean water. If we all do a little, we can do a lot.
We now turn the calendar to Monday, January 6, 1975. What kind of a day was it? Well, it was sort of a bleak day for game show fans because on Friday the 3rd, NBC had canceled the original Jeopardy. How little did the folks tuning in realize that the show premiering at 10:30 a.m. would end up being one of the most durable shows ever. Chuck Woolery was the first host of Wheel of Fortune, and the first hostess was Susan Stafford. When Chuck left the show at the end of 1981, his replacement was Los Angeles weatherman Pat Sajak. Susan Stafford left in 1982, and she was replaced by an unknown named Vanna White, I think. Yeah. The biggest thing that happened to Wheel of Fortune was in September of 1983, when King World started to syndicate a nighttime version of the show. The show became more successful than ever before, and the nighttime show has remained at or near the top of the ratings ever since. When Pat Sajak left to host his own CBS late-night talk show, former football player Rolf Benirschke took over the hosting job and was followed by Bob Goen. Now pay attention to this next part. You may need a scoreboard. Daytime Wheel of Fortune bounced from NBC to CBS, then back to NBC between June of 1989 and September of 1991. All this bouncing, well, it adds up to a total of 4,215 network shows. At present, the nighttime version of Wheel of Fortune is contracted to air through 1999, and you can bet that Pat and Vanna are very happy campers. And we hope you'll be happy campers as you watch this episode of Wheel of Fortune. And by the way, you can see Wheel of Fortune each and every day on Game Show Network during Club AM at 10:45 a.m. Eastern.
Look at this studio, filled with glamorous prizes, fabulous and exciting merchandise, including a once-in-a-lifetime trip around the world. This magnificent $7,900 gold Swiss watch. And this sensational $12,000 American-made sports car. Over $85,000 just waiting to be won on Wheel of Fortune. And now, here's your host, Pat Sajak.
Oh, sitting ovation. I can't believe it. Thank you very much. Welcome to Wheel of Fortune. Good to have you here. And now, if you would do that one more time for our hostess, here comes Vanna White. Vanna. Hello. We have a lot of great prizes on the show and 3 great players. You are all great, right? Of course. Okay, that's what I like to hear. Whether it's true or not, and we'll find out. This is Jeff Varn, who is a lease manager for outdoor advertising. That's billboards and stuff like that. You lease the space, huh?
You got it.
Okay. Who decides who gets the good space? Well, that's a long story.
That's me.
You're the one, huh?
Yeah.
Father of 2. You care to talk about those 2 a little
2
bit?
fantastic kids. One under a year, still a baby, and a beautiful 3-year-old daughter given to me by my gracious wife.
Well, it
2
was
wonderful kids.
A fine thing for her to do. And it's nice to have you here, Jeff.
Well,
Wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you very much.
Leslie LaHecca. Did I get that right, Leslie?
That's right.
Good. You are a student, it says. Tell us
Cal State Northridge.
what are you studying?
I'm majoring in speech communication.
And also your interests include gourmet cooking and traveling. You have a trip in mind on this show?
The Bahamas.
Mm-hmm. Have you been?
No.
Yeah, well, good luck in winning that.
Thank you.
And anything else you set your heart on.
Thank
Same goes for you, Linda. Boy, am I impartial. This is Linda Pendleton, who's visiting from Rossville, Georgia.
Yes.
Where's that near? Might help.
It's about 5 miles just across the line from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
I see. I can tell you from Tennessee because of the syllable you accent in, because my wife's from Tennessee. That's a long story, too. I have a lot of long stories. I'm going to put this all in book form. Linda's a substitute school teacher, enjoys working with special education children as well, and playing Wheel of Fortune, I assume. Right? Okay, here we go. $750. Top dollar value for this round. Try not to hit bankrupt. If you do, you lose your cash, but not your merchandise, because once you buy a prize, it's yours to keep. And now we're going to look at our first puzzle, and it is a person. And just before the show, we drew numbers to see who would start the game. Jeff, I guess that's you, huh?
That's right.
Good luck, everybody. Here we go.
Okay, let's have it. Big money, big money. Come on, it's big money. Let's go. Come on, big money, big money. Come on now, come on now. Go, come on now. There we go. All right.
600.
All right, may I have a T as in Tom, please?
Sure may. In fact, we'll give you 2 T's.
All right, okay.
$1,200.
Okay, I'd like to spin, please.
All right.
All right, come on now. Let's go. Big money, big money. Come on, big money. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, move on over.
200.
Okay, may I have an M as in Mary, please?
No M. Leslie, your turn. 200.
I'd like a S, please.
Yes, there is an S. Watch your own arrow there. $250.
I would like a C, please.
Give the lady a C. That'll get you up to $450. What do you want to do?
I would like to buy a vowel.
Which one?
I would like an A, please.
There are 2 A's. All right, you have just $200, but it's still your turn.
I would like to spin.
Go ahead. $250.
I would like an L, please.
I'll bet you would. 1L. Back to 450. Oh, go ahead. $350.
I would like a B, please.
Yes, don't scare us.
Yes,
All right. Leslie, you have $800. You're going to risk that with another spin?
One more time.
One more time. Okay. $400.
I would like an R, please.
There are 2 R's. The rest of the letters are... No, they're not. I don't know what...
But I'm going to solve it.
Yes, $1,600. Who is this person?
Bert Lancaster.
Yes, that's right. Don't mind what I said. Bert Lancaster. You are shaking just a little bit, or it's either that's me. I'm not sure. $1,600. The dining room. Now the easy part. Let's go shopping. Go ahead.
Okay. For $1,200, I would like the crystal.
All right, $400 left.
400. For $370, the dinnerware.
All right, $30 to go on either a Tiffany gift certificate or an account. How would you like
Gift
that?
certificate,
I
please.
had a hunch. And here's Jack, who rarely shakes.
I sure do, Pat. Well, Leslie, first of all, you've chosen Metlock's Potteries. The makers of fine California-made dinnerware presents a 45-piece set of lotus, a delicately sculptured, distinctive pattern in 14 exciting rainbow colors, furnished by Metlock. Retail value $370. And then a delicate, old-fashioned floral motif decorates this elegant set of hand-cut American-made crystal. Service for 8 includes water goblets, champagne glasses, claret glasses, and liqueurs. Furnished by Tiffany & Company. Retail value $1,200.
Okay. We have a small problem. My hand got caught in your belt back there. We'll be right back with round 2 in just a second. Wait a minute.
How to tell the difference between Nickelodeon videos and a large hunk of cheese. All new Nick videos star Doug, Rugrats, or Ren and Stimpy in hilarious holiday stories. Take control. Watch day or night. Cheese won't even fit in most VCRs. The Nick videos feature video extras, more stuff like bonus cartoons. The cheese features a weird smell. And while they're both orange, the videos will never grow mold. Nickelodeon videos, they're different, and that's good.
Jim Lang talks about the dating game. Well, the dating game, I guess, was considered hip in its time. It was crossing a line.
I understand that thousands of guys are asking you, what do they want?
Well, what does everybody want? Oh,
Were stars on it, and they were participating.
if you were a statue, what would you be doing and what would you be called?
I'd be holding a fig leaf, and I'd be called News.
I was excited and enjoyed every minute. Get in on the fun. Watch Game Show Network.
Welcome back to round 2. Top dollar value on the wheel, $1,000. Also another bankrupt out there. However, we also have a special prize on the wheel, and Jack's going to tell us about that.
Sure am, Pat. You can step out in style this winter in this magnificent full-length ranch mink cape. Elegantly designed with a shawl collar and scalloped hemline. Furnished by Dicker & Dicker of Beverly Hills. $6,500. Pat?
Now, if you land on that special prize, it goes into your bank, and if you solve the puzzle, it automatically becomes yours. It's added to your total, so that really could be pivotal. Now let's take a look at our next puzzle, and it is a phrase this time. What'd you do with the coat, Vanna? That's what I want to know. All right, we're going to start with you, Leslie. Let's go.
All right. Big money, come on.
Close. 500, though.
I would like a T, please.
Yes, there are 4 T's. Not a bad beginning. $2,000, Leslie.
I would like to buy a vowel.
Which one?
An O, please.
There are a whole passel of O's.
Good.
As we say in the vowel business. I think 6 is what we're going to see eventually. And there's the last of them. Now what?
I will spin.
All right. on to that. That fur, that $6,500 fur can be yours if you end up solving the puzzle. And now it's $150 is the dollar amount that you're going to ask for a letter.
I would like an S, please.
There is no S in all that. You lose the turn to Linda. Go ahead.
Okay.
Boy, look at that. 1,000. Come on, Linda.
I would like an H.
Each one worth $1,000, and there are 2 of them. All right. $2,000. Here she goes.
Let's go. Big money.
200.
I would like an N, as in Nancy.
We can do that for you. 3 N's. My goodness. You are now up to $2,600, Linda.
I'm going to spend one more time.
All right.
Let's go. Big money.
150.
I would like a Y.
Yes, there are 2 of those. Now, you said you're going to spend one more, but you do have $2,900, and you're not beholden to stick to that. What do you want to do?
I'm going to solve the puzzle.
All right, for all that money, what is this phrase?
An I for an I, and a tooth for a tooth.
You set them out for $2,900. I like the way you said that. Well, Van is going to be put on overtime. She'll be turning those for another week. An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and the important thing is that you have $2,900 to spend in the den. Go to it.
Okay, for $600, I would like the rocker recliner.
I still have $2,300 to go.
For $799, I would like the sleeper sofa.
So you still have about $1,500.
For $350, I would like the ladies' watch.
All right, $1,151.
For $359, the graphics.
All right. What do we have? $792.
For $275, the crystal bowl.
That belongs to you. You still have $517.
For $225, the learning games.
I was sure you would take those dance lessons. $292 left.
For $185, the cigarette box and lighter.
Okay, now $107. That goes on a gift certificate or on account.
A gift certificate.
A gift certificate is, and Jack Clark has a lot of work to do, but you're going to enjoy this. Listen.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and I'm going to enjoy it too, Pat. Well, Linda, let's start off. It's hard to believe that this pewter chamber stick is really a cigarette lighter. The candle is a fake. It lifts out, and inside the candle is a disposable lighter. Matching cigarette box completes the set, $185. And then Texas Instruments Magic Wand, Speaking Reader, and Speak and Spell.
I am your magic wand reader. Come read with me. Goodbye.
It helps make learning what it should be fun. Complete with talking books, poster, and T-shirt decal. Furnished by Texas Instruments. Retail value $225. Next, you'll enjoy this magnificent cut crystal bowl. A lovely ornamental accessory and a nice way to display fruit or flowers. Furnished by Tiffany & Company. $275. Next, Jules Jurgensen's elegantly styled ladies' watch. 14-karat white gold rectangular case with silver bark finish dial and matching slim tapered bracelet. Furnished by Jules Jurgensen. Retail value $350. Then, this eye-arresting signed and numbered graphic is a copy of an antique American Indian blanket woven in the Moki pattern. Colors and framing are wonderful, typical of the Southwest. $359. Then, one of the most comfortable seats in the house is our spoiler recliner, featuring a loose 3-tiered back, plush padded arms, and deep seat cushion. Action recliner furnished by Lane. Retail value $600. Finally, the original Simmons Hide-A-Bed, handcrafted quality and workmanship for years of sitting and sleeping comfort. It's the original Hide-A-Bed, furnished by Simmons. Retail value $799.
Okay, $2,900 for you, $1,600 for you, Leslie. Jeff, don't despair. We have a $5,000 space on the wheel. That's coming up in round 3 right after this.
Everyone's seen the phrases of the Game Show Network.
I'm with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret and it's plain to see. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Mr. Postman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just love you can be. The real question is spending my name. Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Please pick me. I'll come down and make history. So right is what I love to play. I want the Game Show Network every day. Mr. Postman, my heart sticks. I need to tell the truth. I just love to compete. The real question is spending my name. So you're right here on Game Show Network TV.
In case you haven't noticed, there's a whole generation out there that's trying to tell us something about getting along. Hate is an old idea.
Back we are for round 3 of Wheel of Fortune. As I said, top dollar value now $5,000. And another great puzzle. It is a thing this time. And this is our third round, so we start with our third player. That's you, Linda. Inauspicious beginning. Jeff, your turn.
Okay. Let's go. Big money. Come on. Let's see that 5,000. Come on now. Come on now.
Oh, boy.
Whoa.
We don't need any more of those. Leslie, can you break the spell here?
Let's go. Let's get out right here. Come on now.
800.
I would like a tea, please.
Give the lady 3 keys. $2,400.
I would like to spin, please.
Okay. 300.
I would like an S as in Scott, please.
2 S's. 3000.
I would like 5 L's.
Okay.
And A, please.
There is no A. That cost you, I'm afraid. Linda, it's your turn. This so far is not being around, Linda. Jeff, you know how that feels.
Okay, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's have some big money. Come on now. Let's go. Come on now. Get on around. Let's go. Come on. Here we go.
300.
You have an N as in Nancy?
Sure may. 1 N. You're on the board with $300. Keep it up.
Okay, I'll spin. Okay, come on now. Let's go. Big money. Big money. Let's go.
Oh, boy. It's been a rough round for a couple of players. Hang in there, Jeff. Go ahead, Leslie.
Come on now. Let's go.
Boy, 300.
I would like a Y, please.
No why. Tell you what, let's do. Why don't we all turn our backs, at least the 3 of you. You folks, face your set. We have some commercials. We'll be right back.
Charles Nelson Riley talks about game shows.
I love going to do game shows. You don't have to be too smart, a little clever.
The Eskimo said, if I don't have blank at least once a month, I go crazy.
Nanuki. Charles. Oh, actually, that's not the name for it in Eskimo. It's Canuck.
I've had a wonderful time, and these people became my friends for life.
What a show! Get in on the fun. Watch Game Show Network.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars.
Next, Bob Eubanks heads for Hawaii and loads of tropical fun. Diamond Head is next on America's place to watch, play, and win. Game Show Network.
Some contestants will receive
Coast to Coast, Big Boy, America's biggest family of full-service restaurants, cooks fresh, delicious meals for you. Come to Big Boy, the real restaurant you can still afford.
Duracell introduces Durabeam, a shockproof casing, a light 50% brighter than ordinary flashlights. Durabeam. It really works when you need it.
One of the grand prizes available is the Pontiac Trans Am, an exciting overall balance of styling, comfort, handling, and acceleration, all combined with many impressive standard features for a sporty driving experience. Furnished by Pontiac.
Okay, thank you very much, Jack. Players, I'm going to ask you to turn back around now and explain the situation. That is, time is running a little short, so I'm going to give the wheel a final spin here. Ask you to give me a letter from the puzzle. You have 5 seconds to solve it. Vowels worth nothing. Consonants worth, well, almost, but $300, so we can still rack up some money here. And Linda, it's your turn to give me a letter.
I would like to have an L.
No L. Jeff?
May I have an R, please?
Yes, there are 2 of them. $900, you have 5 seconds. Leslie, a letter.
May I have a C, please?
Yes, there are 4 C's. Now, after you see them, you'll have 5 seconds. It's a thing. There they are.
I'd like to solve it.
Too late. When in the speed-up round, you have to jump in with the solution. Your time was up. Linda, a letter.
I would like to have an M.
Yes, there's your M. 5 seconds for you. Jeff.
May I have a V as in Victor, please?
Yeah, you sure may. There's your V coming up. What is it?
Solid constructive criticism?
Yes, that's it. Well, that's it. As we tell you going in, you have that 5 seconds, and you have to use it to identify it, and you made it. $1,200. Sports Center, here we go.
Hey, I'll have the, I'd like to wash it for $991. I'd like to washer and dryer.
Then you still have it, and you still have $209 left.
And for $185, I'd like the bicycle, please.
That belongs to you. We'll take the remaining 24, put it on a gift certificate, and Jack Clark will tell you about your prize.
Great, thank you.
Here they are, Jeff. First of all is Columbia's Streak, American-made 12-speed racer, sleek styling with the durability of fully lugged frame, center-pull dual-lever brakes, and featuring new geometry fork with quick-release hub. It's furnished by Columbia. Retail value $185. And then a Speed Queen washer with stainless steel wash basket. Pushes more clothes through the water and pulls more water through the clothes. Plus matching gas or electric dryer. Energy efficient. Furnished by Speed Queen. Retail value $991.
Well, we have 3 winners, and that's very nice. Jeff, $1,200 in prizes. Congratulations. It's good to have you. Okay, I know that last round was disappointing to you, but you do have $1,600 in prizes. It was good to have you here. Here's the lady of the hour, or the half hour in this case. This is Linda with $2,900. Our big winner. She'll be back to play our bonus round. We'll find out what she'll play for after these words. Come back.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me know.
They're smiling in Rossville, Georgia. His favorite daughter, Linda's up here with $2,900 and a chance to really add to that in the bonus round. What are you going to play for?
I'm going to play for the car.
It explains the reason it's parked in the studio. Jack.
I knew there was a reason, Pat. Well, solve the puzzle, Linda, and it's a Pontiac Trans Am. An exciting overall balance of styling, comfort, handling, and acceleration, all combined with many impressive standard features for a sporty driving experience. Furnished by Pontiac. Retail value, $12,506. Good luck.
All right, to drive off in that beautiful car, all you have to do is identify the places we have up there. We need 5 consonants and 1 vowel from you. Here we go.
Okay, I would like a T as in Tony,
1,
an L,
2,
an R,
3,
an S as in Scott,
4.
and an N as in Nancy.
That's number 5, and now your vowel.
I would like an E.
Letter E. All right, Vanna, let's see how well she's done. Audience, no help, please. Playing for this car, and a total of $15,406. Let's just keep them coming. You'll have 15 seconds after you see the last of the letters, so this is kind of extra time for you to look things over. Okay, that's what you have to work with. It's a place. 15 seconds. Good luck.
Seafood restaurant.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Congratulations. The car is yours. Just, I think, it's your daughter. She's all right, huh? Let me put you in that car. How you doing, all right? $15,406. Let's get you up in the car. We'll be back.
The Lifesavers. Believe it or not, this man's job is saving lives. Call him supportive.
In my line of work, I deal with all kinds of people. None of them are what you might call conventional.
Call him understanding.
This is all I do all day is deal with nuts like you!
Just don't call him for help.
I want to die.
Matt, put you on hold.
Steve Martin.
You're a marvelous dancer. Thank you.
Mixed Nuts. Rated PG-13. At theaters December 21st.
Gene Rayburn remembers a match game blooper. I was talking to this beautiful young woman, and I wanted to compliment her on the beauty of her face, and she had 2 lovely dimples.
Doesn't she have pretty dimples there?
I was just frozen.
This lady has very pretty dimples in her cheeks, doesn't she?
I got a check from some station in London saying we used your blooper. Get in on the fun. Watch Game Show Network.
Linda, congratulations again. You look great in the car. You're getting the upholstery a little wet in there. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Some contestants will receive Lose Weight with Control. Control capsules give your willpower the help it needs so you can eat less and lose weight. And use Guardsman's Furniture Care products to clean, polish, and preserve your furniture's original beauty. Guardsman, the finishing touch for fine furniture. And there's only one way to describe Wilderness fruit fillings. They're so fresh you'll think you picked them yourself. And the great refinishing team, Zip Strip Paint, Varnish, and Stain Remover. And Zip Guard, clear urethane wood finish for that professional look. The prices of the prizes you'll furnish the contestants prior to the show, and then round it off to the nearest dollar. Gift certificates do not include sales tax. Wheel of Fortune is a Merv Griffin production. Distributed by...
Everyone's seen the faces of the Game Show Network.
I'm here with you watching Jeopardy. I got a secret and it's plain to see. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Mr. Postman, my heart is coming to tell the truth. I just love you can be. The real question is spending my name. Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Please pick me. I'll come down and make history. So bright and right is what I love to play.